it's me, Renee. I'm back. And as you can see, I've got an April TBR for you. Also, just a little note, this is for like the general April TBR, or I suppose to be more precise, this is like for the beginning of April. And I have quite a few books here. And also, yeah. And also, I'll be doing a readathon that starts at the end at the middle in the middle of April. Eurovision and that goes from April to May. So I'll be doing an own TBR when close to that time. So yeah. Also, I suppose you might ask yourself, Renee, are you doing Vida this year or this April? I'm thinking I might do like a Vida-ish, or like I have some plans to like do quite a few videos in the beginning of April, and then I'll see if I'll do every day of April. But a lot of days I kind of plan to do it. A lot of days I have some thoughts and ideas, though. Yeah, sometimes thoughts and ideas just kind of end up being thoughts and ideas. But yeah. So yes, you know what? Give me a moment. Yes, let's go. So first we have 13 fantastiske forbrytelser, which is a kind of compilation of crime short stories. So it's, well, and they're all in Norwegian, well, translated. We have Patricia Highsmith, Stanley Ellen, Harold L. Daniels, Agatha Christie, John Dickinson's Car. So yeah, all the classics. Well, classics, yeah, most of them classics. And yeah, shorter stories. I'm kind of thinking I'll be reading this next week. I kind of also think maybe I'll be doing our own TBR for next week. Maybe I'll do that. No, well, I think maybe I'll do that. But yeah, at least I want to read it kind of soonish because I got it from the library, so I kind of have to read it in the beginning of April. Well, yeah. Well, I suppose I got it like 2 days ago, so I'll have it for like 28 days. So I have it for quite a while, but I kind of want to read it from in the beginning. Then we have the Gunkel, which, yes, I plan to read in March. Hasn't happened, but now I'm planning to read it in April. I suppose, yeah, I didn't say that, but yeah. So my themes around April is funny because the first of April is April Fools. I suppose I'm mainly kind of thinking I'll be doing some funny reads this weekend, like because April Fools is tomorrow. But I suppose I might do like funny all through February, April anyway, and also anyway I love funny books, so yeah, yeah. So yeah, The Gunkel. It came out last year, 2 years ago, last year. It has a lot of praise. Oh, there's so much praise. Let me just check it out. Oh, it doesn't really matter, but yeah. It's a contemporary read with a gay uncle, and he has to take care of his kids, well, his nephews and niece and nephews. I'm not quite sure if the thing is he has to like babysit them for like a long time, or if it's like he's becoming the guardian because his sister is dead. I'm not quite sure there, but anyway, yeah, it's supposed to be a very funny book. It's set in blah 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 Palm Springs, so you have the sunny, nice vibes, and yeah, think I'll pick it up soon. Then we have, and yeah, sorry, I started, but I didn't say it. Okay, so yeah, my themes for April is funny books because April Fools, books about books because it's World Book Day, which I suppose is kind of weird because I think a lot often, like the British often talk about World Book Day happening in March, and I kind of googled that. I couldn't really see like it kind of seems like they call it World Book Day, but I think that's kind of more or less British Book Day because yeah. Anyway, I suppose maybe there's two World Book Days. Well, I suppose there seems to be. But yeah, the one kind of I often like think about celebrate is happening in April. It's on William Shakespeare and Dante, I think it is. At least it's at least two authors' birthday, and that's why it's in April. And it's also like arranged by the UN. And yeah, so because of that, I kind of want to read books about books. And yeah, and thirdly, I want to read uh, sort of like saying them all, then forgot, but yeah, I'm gonna say all the themes. So yeah, funny books, books about books, and also autism books or books about autism or like books with autistic main characters because April is Autism Awareness Month. So yeah, I want to do that. So that's kind of my plans, except for the read one. So yeah. So yeah, next we have a book about books. We have how to give your child a lifelong love of reading. So this is kind of this is a non-fiction book about getting people to love to read. I don't have a child, but I have nieces and nephews. I suppose they don't read themselves at the moment, but like they say that you kind of can start to give them a love for books like before they learn to read themselves. And yeah, it also kind of works, I think, because I work in a bookstore, so I can like maybe use some tips from here to like when I sell books to people. So yeah, and then we have Elvis's Guide to Defensive Baking. So I've heard this is a funny, cozy book, so I'm thinking I might read this weekend. So yeah, and then we have this the Severed Thread by Leslie Wedder. One of my most anticipated reads came out in February, and yeah, haven't read it yet. But yeah, I do plan to read it, and yeah, I feel like it's a funny book. So yeah, almost I don't have to read books that only fit those prompts or those themes, but yeah. And then we have How to Kidnap the Witch by Rahul Raina. So this is a book satire set in India about class system and whatnot in India. So yeah, I feel like this it's been described as very like satiristic, funny book. So yeah, okay, looks for April definitely. And then we have A Treacherous Curse by Diana Rayburn. This being the third of the Veronica Speedwell books. I read the second one a few weeks ago. Loved it. Last week? Yeah, anyway. Loved it. And yeah, think it's gonna be funny. Is it gonna be about books? Probably some books in there, but yeah, it's probably main like funny aspects to it. And yeah, and then we have books about books. A Librum Ridiculum. So this is kind of like what's it, what do I mean? Like coffee table book, like ish, like it's like small coffee table books. But it's just kind of pictures, and it's just kind of a compendium of bizarre books. So yeah, thinking that maybe I'll read this weekend because kind of wanted like quick because this is kind of very quick reads because it's just like pictures and then a little bit of notes. I suppose yeah, might pick up this weekend. Might be a bit, not quite sure, but yeah. And then we have Generation Wonder, A New Age of Heroes. I started this on audiobook last week, 2 weeks last week. I haven't gotten far in it, but I'm thinking I might, yeah, have read more in it this month. Probably gonna be funny, and I'm not sure if it has autism representation in it, but maybe it does. Maybe I don't know, but yeah. And then we have the Marvelers, which are also started this month. Have not gotten far in it. I've kind of read, um, I read like 22 pages, so not that far. But yeah, I'm assuming this is gonna be funny, but also interesting and other good things. So yeah. And then we have the Forgotten Bookshop of Paris. So yeah, a book set in a bookshop. So yeah, works with like the theme of books. So yeah. Then we have Ikke tenk på meg, Tegna Hanne, which Tegna Hanne is a Norwegian comic, so it's gonna be funny. So probably we'll read this weekend, I'm thinking. And yeah, so it's kind of not just comics, but it's comics and then a bit like around the comics. And yeah, and then I have already started the Accidental Medium. It's quite funny, so I'm thinking I'm gonna continue to read it this weekend. So yeah, and then last but not least, I kind of want to. Oh, give me a little moment. Give me a little moment. Like you're not gonna give me a moment. You can't control if I'm gonna give me a moment or not. But yeah, as yeah, I've done before. I have some books I wrapped in December, like planned to read in December. Didn't happen. But yeah, sometimes I kind of want to unwrap them and see like maybe they'll fit for like for a book prompt. Maybe like they are books I want to read now. Maybe. Anyway, it's just fun to open up books, open up presents. So yeah, presents for myself. And I don't really remember anything. Well, I do know that all these books are books from my TBR. But other than that, it's a mix of all the genres really. Some are books I bought recently. Some books I have on my TBR for a long while. And yeah, let's see what this is. It is Reverie by Ryan LaSala. I think this just got the solo rights to be adapted. Maybe I'm wrong. Anyway, so this is a multiverse book. I think it's a standalone, but it's a YA book like based around a multiverse idea. So yeah, that looks cool and fun. So yeah, might pick it up among the many other books I have here. But yeah, also like I suppose you might be curious, like I suppose depends on where you are and stuff, but like and like where you work and stuff. For me, I probably have most of next week or most of Easter free. A lot of Norwegians, I suppose it's officially a vacation on Tuesday, Friday, and Saturday, of course. But some people take like their whole week off, like after Palm Sunday, because that's what they do. And yeah, I might get a whole of next week free, so I will have time to read next week at least. And yeah, and after that I have the usual. It's not like I have little time to read. I have lots of time to read. So yeah. And then I'm gonna open this one as well because I want to open two. Because why not? Are you have you have a nice week? Do you have fun reading plans or weekend plans? I'm going to the cinema later today, and then other than that, I'm just gonna relax and read. And yeah, let's see. Aha! The Vanished Birds by Simon Jimenez. This being a sci-fi novel, which I kind of want to read more in this year, and is also a queer novelist, which yeah, I also want to kind of try to read 50 queer novelists this year. I don't think I have read that many so far, but I mean, I have time still, so yeah. So yeah, this interesting, interesting. And yeah, so that's my little video for today, my little April TBR. If you have any funny books that you want to recommend me, or that you've read recently that you enjoyed, want to talk about those, please do. If you have any books about books that you want to recommend or just talk about, do. Or any books autism with autism in them, or if you just want to say hi, you can do that. And I hope you have a nice weekend, and I'll see you soon. Bye.